Welcome to the end of another highly questionable week. What do we have today, Bo?
We're just trying to turn LeBron into a hater, aren't we?
Yeah, kind of. We're forcing it. Vamos, papi.
600 pounds of Lebatard and 140 pounds of Jones.
Oh, I must have gained some weight.
Vamos, papi.
Should the Warriors fear the Thunder?
The Warriors don't have to fear anyone in the history of the sport. There is no reason anyone who's ever played for the Warriors to fear that team. This is going to be a hugely fun series, though. More fun for the consumer than the Spurs series would have been, because the Spurs would have been able to drag some games into the 70s and 80s. The Thunder are going to go up and down. And how much are you looking forward to the idea of Russell Westbrook being challenged to a shootout?
Yeah, here's the thing, though. The part that's going to make it a little less fun is that Steph Curry is going to be over there guarding your man self-check, Andre Robertson, who had a good game last night, but we're not going to get to see that matchup of the point guards. But I don't think the Warriors should fear the Thunder per se, but this is absolutely a series that they could lose. Royce Young of ESPN makes a point we have to remember. The only 2 years since 2012 that the Thunder had not made the Western Conference Finals were the year either Westbrook or Durant were hurt. Like, this is a team that's been at this level for a long time. I can't wait to see them go against the Warriors because they can go small and they can score.
That's the thing, though, Bomani. They're going to eliminate Cantor and Steven Adams. Those things that you saw in the last series, the Warriors aren't going to allow them to be so.
Oh, I already saw this series played during the regular season. Everybody knows what is going to happen in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow, that's right. The Thunder were leading in all 3 fourth quarters, Bomani, and then Steph Curry starts making shots from half court.
The Thunder the bed.
Okay, yeah, that's one way of putting it.
They kind of did, though. I remember those games.
It's true.
Should Tim Duncan come back for one more year?
Oh, man, we love to bury all-time greats when they get a little bit older and aren't quite as good as we remember. Now, this is funny because this is after Tim Duncan's best game of the series, a series where he had not been very good, had not played very much, but he was good in the second half. He got them back. He was on the floor to get them back, and then this happened, and now everybody is,
that can't be the punctuation.
Oh,
man. That can't be the punctuation.
Man. That's Willie Mays stumbling out the batter's box right there as far as people are concerned. Yeah. That's how we felt too, buddy. Yeah. Then the shot got all the gray in it. You know, he and D.I. were sitting on the sideline looking like a 10-year review committee at one point. He looked so sad walking off the floor. Here's the thing, though. He was good this year. He was one of the better defensive big men in the league this year. He shouldn't come back if he wants to be a star, but we're talking about Tim Duncan here. If he can give them 15 to 17 effective minutes a game, I bet he comes back.
Here's one of the things that's always funny about the Spurs and has been funny about the Spurs for about 6 or 7 years. When they lose, they're so old. When they win, they're really experienced. Then last night, the Thunder athleticism made them look old. But Bomani's point rings true. He's got a lot of money. He can still make $7 million under contract if he chooses to make it. And he was really good this year, this series notwithstanding.
When's the first time we said they were too old? Was it like 2008?
I
I feel like 2008. I know we said it in 2011 when they lost to the Grizzlies. I think we said it again in 2012 when they lost to the Thunder.
Every time they lose.
Then they went to the finals twice.
Yeah, when they lose. Old.
Don't worry, Tim. There is always a job waiting for you on television. I'm just kidding. You are too boring to be on TV. You never say anything.
Wouldn't it be funny, though, if we got Tim Duncan on television and he turned out to be like the greatest of all time?
That would be great if he were Barkley all of a sudden.
Is LeBron being a Warriors hater, saying Terry Stotts deserves Coach of the Year?
Man, he is passive-aggressive, and he keeps giving opinions that are anti-Warrior, but he also makes really good points, too. Listen to this.
I think Terry Stotts should have been or could have been Coach of the Year. I mean, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a team lose 4 starters and still be in the same position as far as postseason and success they had. I mean, they lost Batum, they lost Matthews, they lost Robin, and they lost LaMarcus in the offseason, and the only returning starter was Dame. But I thought Terry Stotts did a great job, so they have nothing to be. They had a great season.
Well, Monty, I feel like almost anybody in the world can say that exact same thing and sound reasonable. That there's one guy in the world who says it to sound like a hater, and it ends up being this guy, because I thought what he said was accurate.
But here's the thing that I think we're losing sight of. why is anybody asking that dude about the Portland Trailblazers, whom they have no chance of playing against since they've been eliminated? Because we're hunting for the moment like this.
Yes.
Everything he said that was reasonable. Luke Walton got Coach of the Year votes this year. By the way, Steve Kerr did not even coach the majority of the games of the team while he was winning Coach of the Year. No, I don't think he was hating on the Warriors right there. I do think in his head he probably hates on the Warriors all the time. Like, I don't think he had any problem saying this. There was no reservation. Hey, I'm glad somebody asked.
I wonder how Tyronn Lue feels about this. Are you kidding me? First David Blatt, and now Tyronn Lue is pushed to the side.
No, come
That's
on.
right.
That's not what's happening here.
Hey, if no Cleveland beat writer gives LeBron an MVP vote, he doesn't have to lie and say that Tyronn Lue is the Coach of the Year.
Are you guys rooting for the Heat to make this series go 7?
No, please. I mean, like, I understand this. If you guys want to go to the next round just to get smoked, that's fine. If you want a trip to scenic Cleveland, maybe your family likes the sights, you want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, fine, go ahead and drag this out and maybe try to get to the next round. Or give the rest of us back our evening so we don't have to keep subjecting ourselves to one of the worst playoff series I can remember.
It is a really bad playoff series, but of course I wanted to go 7, and I just love the idea of everyone in this series physically breaking in a way that tonight you're going to have Luol Deng guarding in an arm sling Damari Carroll also in an arm sling. You realize that there are going to be people on this court tonight in full body casts with neck braces. One guy's going to have his arm out to the side held up by one of those sticks, and this is just game 6.
And that guy will shoot better than Kyle Lowry.
Who owes whom the apology here? Bruce Bochy or Santiago Casilla?
All right, after this game, keep in mind, Bochy had pulled out his pitcher with the bases loaded, walks him on 4 pitches, and then comes to get him. It's the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs, and Casilla is upset, and then Bochy calls him back, and then in the press conference after the game, Casilla's like, treat me like a man. You don't need to treat me like a boy. And, man, just the idea of calling him back for what, Bomani? Why is he calling him back? And afterward also, Bochy said he was emotional, volunteered emotional, which is kind of a trigger word, like he can't control himself. I didn't like how anybody handled that situation.
Yeah, although Casilla's story is that Bochy comes to the mound, doesn't say a word from him, just takes the ball. It looked like the conversation started in one direction or another before the ball was actually exchanged, right? Like, that part I have a little bit of trouble with. But I do understand Casilla's argument. If you're the closer and you're taking me out to bring in a left-hander to face a left-hander, look, you got one closer. There are 2 types of batters. This is just the way it goes. If I'm your guy, I pitch right here. I can see why he'd feel that way, but I can also see why Bochy would take him out, as the last time Casilla faced that batter.
Yeah, there's that.
Hey, Casilla, if you want to stay in the game, this is what you got to do. You take the ball, stick it in your pants, and say, if you want the ball, you got to come and get it. That's the way you stay in the game. That's it.
They got other balls.
They won't
man.
get another ball?
They've got more.
All right.
The umpire got a pocket full of them.
All right.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
Yes.
No, man, I want to see the breathalyzer on all these contestants, because there's no way in the world anybody throws darts that well without being lit. Wait, what?
Wow.
Wait a minute. Like, has that dude been drinking codeine? Why is his muscle made out of purple?
Time to play the game that they started the weekend a little bit earlier, if you know what I mean. Do you question?
You give us topics and events, and we try not to question what he means.
Do you question the size of this crowd?
We are going to the Netherlands. It's darts, which means that somebody is toe up, because that's the only way you play darts, is if you toe up.
Look at this. This is tremendous.
Wow.
This, to watch a guy throw something at a bullseye.
Look at all that urn.
There have to be some bad seats in that place where you're not getting a good view of what it is that's happening.
Where's the good seat to watch somebody throw darts? Like, how big is the dartboard? Unless you're hitting it with, like, you know, one of these right here, there is no good seat to watch somebody play darts.
What the hell just happened?
That's it? We don't get to see any dart action?
Do we have any dart
My
action?
God.
Let's see. Yes.
There,
Is this
Wow.
Lewis or Van Barneveld?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Triple 20s. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
one thing, though. If your aim is good enough to do that, you need to learn to throw a baseball, buddy. I'm sure you can make more money that way.
That is a sport for me and my dad. head.
I've got a feeling.
Based on the shape of that guy.
No, man,
Yes.
I want to see the breathalyzer on all these contestants because there's no way in the world anybody throws darts that well without being lit.
Well, Monty, this is 9 straight tosses. We're not showing you the same thing. This is not. Oh! Yes! Swagger! That's the Michael Jordan moment right there against the Trailblazers.
I love, by the way, that the shirts people mold in look a lot like the shirts these guys throw darts in because they're probably the same people.
You can look like that and be a professional athlete?
You can look like that and throw darts.
Wow, then you got a future
Oh,
there.
I knew that joke was coming.
I know that. You got a hell of a
Wow,
future.
sorry.
For so
I
long
told-
there that you threw me off the
I
scent.
totally messed that up. I didn't realize he was going to ridicule his firstborn.
Do you question if this umpire deserves to keep his job?
We are going to Texas high school baseball, where the umpire's probably carrying a pistol. Now, I'm going to see what's going on here. Now, the umpire, look at him right there. He covers up the plate.
Why is he doing
This
that?
is a home run. Young man's just getting his trot on. He covers up the plate, and see, that way, he was trying to make it, allegedly, so the kid couldn't step on the plate, and then he would call him out.
Okay, not great secret and subtle work by the umpire there. What he was trying to do?
I'm a little confused here also because I imagine that the umpire union going to have to get him up out of there. Like Earl Weaver covers up the plate with dirt. You don't do that as the umpire. The manager does that to you.
I think that he lost a few dollars in that game, and he wanted that runner to miss a home play. You know, that was his ticket to make a few bucks.
Yeah, you're betting on Texas high school baseball, buddy. We need to take you straight to get help. Like that right there is cause for an intervention.
You know who made a few bucks on that game?
I bet I do.
Ring. Hey, Juanito, we made a killing, you know, in that high school game in Texas, buddy. I'm telling you, we came on top. Good work, Juanito. Good work.
Juanito, the only bookie whose clients call him and use the word we.
I mean, it is. It's a partnership. It's so strange. None of this makes sense. When the banana's like the 7th strangest thing about it, it's weird.
And what's the phone number?
180 banana.
Yeah, that's the telephone number.
Do you question if these units are a good look for CD Palencia?
All right, this is lower tier Spanish soccer, like one of those games we showed. It looks like they play it at a junior high school, I'm guessing. Like, what do we have? Wait, what?
Wow.
That's the wait a minute. Like, has that dude been drinking codeine? Why is his muscle made out of purple?
I need to get that uniform. I need to wear that around South Beach. I feel like I found the thing that I need that is more helpful than dietary restrictions. I feel like I've got a secret pathway to fitness.
You'd make it look like moobs.
You know, those uniforms, they don't make people look real. You know, they should make uniforms that look like this, so in that way everybody knows that this is for real now. You know, this is the real thing now. See that, man? Coming up next on my son's TV show.
Here we go. Papa, Papa. Oh! Drilled that guy with the flying headbutt. Yeah, hurt his face. Flying face butt. Yeah, watch this. Oh! That's how you make that guy regret taking a big lead.
Hey, fellow, I've been watching you clocking.
Who me holding down this block, it ain't nothing. You the man, Poppy, now stop fronting.
Ha ha, I like your style.
Nah, I like your style.
Let me drive around a while.
Cool, Poppy.
Here is a thou.
A G, I ride with you for free. I want the long-term riches, OG.
All right, now listen to me. You let them other people get the name. Skip the fan. 10,000 or 100 G. Keep your the same.
On the low?
Yeah, the only way to blow. You let your bubble quietly.
And then you blow.
Yeah, hey, keep your cool. Highly questionable is broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that has a favorite son and his name rhymes with a Schmeidy. See or no?
Really?
Oh, Dave.
Yeah, my brother
oh,
Dave.
your brother
You
Dave.
tell us what to watch on television tonight. We tell you if we're intrigued or not.
On the Yes Network, White Sox and Yankees.
Sure. Chris Sale is pitching. That's always interesting. But let's check out a fly ball involving Prince Fielder and a member of the White Sox. Who is this going to chase it? Is it Todd Frazier? Look at this. Here we go. Pop up, pop up. Oh! Drilled that guy with the flying headbutt. Yeah, hurt his face. Flying face butt. That's 5 stitches that's going to require. Here it is. Watch this again. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, all he got was a face full of soda.
Yikes.
Yeah. I thought he caught that big guy head first. Bomani, are you intrigued?
Not really, but I will say this. The White Sox in first place in the American League Central. And here we were thinking they were going to miss out on Adam LaRoche's badge.
Oh, poor Adam LaRoche's kid. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued because everybody's talking about Chris Sales, but I'm telling you something. Luis Severino, the ace for the Yankees is going to have a hell of a game tonight. Tonight he's going to start, a game that is never going to be forgotten in the NBA. Wait a second.
Whatever. Okay, whatever. I mean,
He's 0-5,
whatever.
by the way.
He's a terrible pitcher.
0-5.
Saturday night on ESPN, 30 for 30, Believeland.
These are almost always well done, whether I want to watch them or not. Let's see. We've got a clip here. Let's see what we've got.
All these hopes and dreams of a renaissance in Cleveland, how great it used to be. Everyone looks to the teams to somehow represent the city.
50 years, every sport without a championship, that shouldn't be. Why couldn't he have just hit that ball and knocked it down? No! I done gave everything that I had. I done messed it up for very bad.
As it started to unravel, and it did unravel.
With some swag that wasn't necessary. Just make the shot, man.
The Browns are indeed coming to Baltimore.
I think that the decisions he made haunted him always.
Outside of family, not much in the world means anything to me. Cleveland Indians, the Cleveland Browns, and the Cleveland Cavaliers mean almost everything.
Bomani, are you intrigued?
I am intrigued. I also talked to some guys that worked producing this movie, and they were almost done with it at one point. And then LeBron came, and all of a sudden, all the misery didn't seem so miserable anymore. See, maybe things are... Maybe. Probably not.
No. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. But listen, why you guys live in Cleveland? That's such a miserable place. You got to come down to South Beach here, enjoy life a little bit, all year round, not only about 45 days a year. We got fun all year round. Come on down and enjoy life for a change.
Was it like Miami or one of these founded by people from Cleveland, by the way?
Yeah, we're there, though.
I feel like he was talking to one person in Cleveland that he wants to come down here.
On Sports Time Ohio, Twins and Indians.
No, thank you. But Byung-Ho Park, he plays for the Twins. He used to play in Korea. We have unearthed some video of him playing first base in Korea. Watch this. Oh! That's how you make that guy regret taking a big lead. Smirking to himself. Bang! I mean, it wasn't that hard. Come on. Tag him. It's very gentle. Unprofessional and unpleasant as well. Bomani, are you intrigued?
Also, now you got a problem with it. Now
Really?
you see.
Now you're going to pretend like you got a problem with this? You needed to be carried off on the stretcher for you to laugh at it?
I just can't believe it is that. How did my life wind up here and this be the best thing that ever happened to me? I just don't understand.
Bobby, are you intrigued, Bobby?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. But listen, this is something that we should not be playing in our show anymore. I'm only kidding. Roll the tape.
Okay, yes, there it is. Yes, umpires. Bomani, keep your head up here.
No.
Bomani, look at this. Yes, that's
Because the problem is, what's become funny
Yes.
is the fact that it's not funny. And
Yes.
now I can't win.
Yes. Oh!
What is this, man?
Wait a minute, are there some new ones this year? This guy, wait a minute, this guy, we got a new guy getting off on a stretcher.
Maybe, I'm not watching. Oh, there's that guy. I do remember that guy. That was funny. This isn't funny.
Yes, this is funny, right?
The dude with the kid in the batting cage, that was funny. The stretcher every time. The stretcher. I mean, you have to give up all the pride to say, please carry me out of here.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
Have a good weekend.
Gracias. See you el lunes.
Did something happen in the NHL last night?
No, we didn't cover
No,
it
we
again.
didn't cover hockey at all.
There was a game 7.
Yeah?
We're sitting there
Wow.
doing darts. We did darts. Darts.
If somebody had got hit in the crotch in that game, y'all would have put it on
Yeah,
here.
we would have. That's true.